IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe an unforgettable experience that you had. IELTS Speaking Part 2. Describe an unforgettable experience that you had. You should say when and where it happened, what happened, who you were with, and explain why it is unforgettable. Sample answer, Band 4. I'm going to talk about an unforgettable experience I had a few years ago. It was not something too special, but it is unforgettable because of how it made me feel. It happened in the summer of 2019 in a small park near my house. It was a really hot day, and I went there to get some fresh air. While I was sitting on a bench, a dog came up to me. It was a stray dog, and it looked like it needed food. I didn't have anything to give it, but I still decided to pet it. The dog seemed to enjoy the attention and stayed with me for a while. I felt good because I was helping in a small way. I was by myself when this happened. I often go to the park alone because I like spending time on my own. This experience was unforgettable because it made me feel connected to the world in a way I didn't expect. I wasn't doing anything special, just sitting and petting a dog, but it made me feel calm and happy. It also reminded me that sometimes small, simple things can bring joy, even if they don't seem important. So, overall, this experience stays in my memory because it gave me a sense of peace, and I learned to appreciate the small moments in life. Sample answer, Band 5. I want to talk about an unforgettable experience I had a few years ago. It was a simple experience, but it has stayed with me because of how it made me feel. This happened in the summer of 2019 in a small park near my house. I went there to enjoy some quiet time and get away from the busy streets. I was sitting on a bench when a stray dog came up to me. It looked like it was hungry, so I decided to pet it. The dog seemed happy and stayed with me for a while. It was a small thing, but I felt I was doing something good. I was by myself at the park. I like going there alone sometimes because it's peaceful and I can relax and think. This experience was unforgettable because it made me feel calm and happy. I wasn't expecting anything to happen, but spending time with a dog made me realize that sometimes little moments can bring a lot of joy. I felt good because I helped the dog, even if just for a short time. So, this moment sticks in my memory because it was a simple but meaningful experience that taught me to appreciate the small things in life. Sample answer, Band 6. I would like to describe an unforgettable experience I had a couple of years ago. It wasn't anything extraordinary, but it stuck with me because of the emotions it brought out. This experience took place in the summer of 2019 at a small park near my home. It was a hot afternoon, and I was there to relax and enjoy some fresh air. While I was sitting on a bench, a stray dog approached me. It seemed to be hungry, so I decided to give it some attention. I didn't have any food to offer, but I petted it for a while. The dog was really friendly, and I felt good about the small act of kindness. I was alone at the park, as I usually like spending time by myself. It's a way for me to clear my mind and reflect. This moment is unforgettable because it made me realize that small, simple actions can bring joy. Despite not doing anything significant, just connecting with the dog gave me a feeling of peace. It also reminded me that it's important to appreciate the little moments in life, even if they seem insignificant. In conclusion, this experience stays in my memory because it was such a simple yet meaningful moment. It taught me that even small gestures can create lasting feelings of happiness. Sample answer, Band 7. I like to talk about an unforgettable experience that I had a few years ago. Although it was a small, simple event, it left a lasting impression on me because of how it made me feel. This experience took place in the summer of 2019 in a small park near my home. It was a hot afternoon, and I went there to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and relax. While I was sitting on a bench, a stray dog approached me. It appeared to be hungry, so I decided to pet it and spend a few minutes with it. Although I didn't have any food to offer, the dog seemed very grateful for the attention. The encounter felt really special, as the dog stayed with me for quite some time. I was alone at the time. I often enjoy going to the park by myself because it allows me to have some peaceful time to reflect and clear my mind. This experience is unforgettable because it was such a simple moment, but it gave me a deep sense of calm and happiness. I wasn't expecting anything to happen, but the connection I felt with the dog and the feeling of helping it, even in a small way, made the moment very meaningful. It also reminded me how important it is to appreciate small moments in life. Overall, this experience remains unforgettable because it showed me that even the simplest of actions can leave a lasting emotional impact. It made me reflect on the importance of kindness and the joy that comes from those small, unexpected interactions. Sample answer, Band-Aid. I'd like to describe an unforgettable experience that happened a few years ago. It was a simple moment, but it had a profound effect on me, leaving a lasting impression because of the emotions it stirred within me. This took place during the summer of 2019 in a small, tranquil park near my home. I had gone there to unwind and escape from the chaos of city life, seeking a moment of peace in nature. While I was sitting on a bench, a stray dog approached me. It looked hungry and in need of affection, so I decided to pet it. I didn't have any food on me, but the dog seemed incredibly grateful for the attention. It stayed with me for a while, and we shared a quiet, unspoken connection. The experience was incredibly heartwarming and peaceful. I was alone at the time, I often prefer spending time in the park by myself, as it gives me the opportunity to reflect, gather my thoughts, and enjoy the solitude. This moment stands out because of its simplicity yet emotional impact. It wasn't a grand or extraordinary event, but the act of connecting with an animal, even for a short while, brought me a sense of calm and joy. It reminded me that small, kind gestures can have a significant emotional effect. I left the park that day feeling more grounded and appreciative of the simple moments in life that often go unnoticed. In conclusion, this experience remains unforgettable because it showed me that true happiness can come from unexpected moments. It was a reminder of the importance of kindness and how it can create a sense of connection and peace, even in the most ordinary situations. Sample answer, Band 9. I'd like to share an unforgettable experience that happened a few years ago. It wasn't a particularly significant event in terms of scale, but it had an immense emotional impact on me and left a profound impression that I still think about often. This experience took place during the summer of 2019 in a small, peaceful park near my home. I had been feeling a bit overwhelmed with life and needed a break, so I went there to relax and enjoy the tranquility of nature. As I was sitting on a bench, enjoying the gentle breeze, a stray dog approached me cautiously. It appeared to be starving and in desperate need of affection. Without thinking, I began to pet it, and the dog immediately seemed to calm down, showing signs of gratitude. Despite not having food on hand, the dog stayed with me for over an hour, curled up on my side. We had a silent but deeply meaningful interaction, and I could sense an unspoken bond forming. I was alone at the time, which made the experience even more profound. I cherish moments of solitude, especially in nature, where I can reflect and connect with my surroundings on a deeper level. What makes this experience unforgettable is how such a simple, unassuming moment brought about such a powerful sense of peace and connection. The dog, in its quiet way, taught me something profound about the importance of small acts of kindness and the unexpected bonds that can form in the most unlikely of places. I left the park feeling grateful, with a renewed sense of hope and a deeper appreciation for the simplicity of life's quiet moments. It was a moment of genuine humanity and empathy. In conclusion, this experience is unforgettable because it reminded me that life's most meaningful moments often come from simple, authentic connections. It left me with a lasting sense of peace, and I often think back to that encounter as a reminder of the power of kindness and the importance of appreciating the small, often overlooked moments in life.